My name is Isabella French, but everyone calls me Bella. I'm 17 years old and live in Westchester, New York. I'm a junior in high school, and I think I'm a pretty typical teenager. My dad is a journalist, so the news is a big deal in our house. Lately, we've been talking a lot about immigration and what is going on at our borders, especially the fact that so many of the immigrants are children my age and younger. It made me realize I would like to go to the border to see it firsthand.
Octavio Villanueva Alfaro de Honduras.
I asked him if he could set me up with local journalists in Mexico so I could go and see for myself what was going on both sides of the border. I found there were some things I shared in common with these kids.
Estudiar y tener una carrera.
And many that I didn't.
Y me amenazaron de que si no trabajaba con ellos iban a asesinar a mi mamá o uno de mis hermanos.
This is their story.
Esta es la historia de la caravana. La gente piensa mal, pero somos gente sana. No somos criminales, tampoco inmorales, pero muchos nos odian porque somos ilegales. Venimos aquí rapeando nuestro país.
My journey starts in Tijuana, Mexico, where I meet Jody Hammond. She's a journalist who has lived in the area for decades.
Bella? Hi, I'm Jody. It's so nice to meet you.
She will help me navigate the journey.
We've been planning this for a long time.
She says that to tell the story of the migrants, we have to start not at the beginning of their journey, but at the end, at a place called El Chaparral, where dozens of people are standing in line.
What they're waiting for is la lista, the list. And if your name is on that list, that means you're in the queue to get over to the U.S. side to request asylum.
That's what Michael Soto and his wife Darling are doing. They are from Nicaragua.
Vengo aquí por el problema sociopolítico que hay en mi país, por miedo a morir, por miedo de ser un número más de un desaparecido o uno más que está en prisión, acusado por cosas que uno no hace, pero por estar en contra del gobierno.
He shows us his number, 2,162. He's only 6 numbers away from being called.
Today is the most important day in my life and in the life of my wife.
He can't stop smiling.
Ana Isabel.
He motions to his wife that they are just 1 number away.
2162. Michael Alexander Soto Andrade de Nicaragua.
When his number is called, he goes to the front of the line. Then they rush to get their belongings and hurry toward what they hope is a better future.
Thank you.
But for all the happiness, it can also be tense here.
Hey, you guys aren't even speaking to these people.
So they don't want us shooting any video here of the people themselves or even the list?
They're telling that you can?
They worry the people they are running from will find them here. They can't leave Mexico because of a new U.S. policy. Before, they could wait in the United States. I stopped to talk to a woman named Magali Torres. She is in line with her young daughter and son.
She is from Guerrero, Mexico.
She shows me her number. She has also written it on her daughter's leg in case she loses her.
Yo me quiero ir porque estoy amenazada. Me mataron a mi esposo y a raíz de eso me amenazaron a mí.
Her husband was a police officer, murdered by the local drug cartel.
Por no querer participar con ellos en el cártel, por eso lo mataron nada más. Ay, no me acordaba del niño. Yo creo que voy a estar más segura allá porque allá las leyes sí se respetan.
Despite their problems, she can still give me a hug and a smile. Her son's face lights up when I give him a high five. When they leave, it's hard to watch them go, not knowing what will happen to them.
Most of these people here we're from Mexico and Central America, and some of them have been waiting here for weeks, and some have been waiting here more than a month.
There's a lot of children, more than I thought, just crying, and it's kind of a sad atmosphere, and just people waiting, and it's overwhelming.
Kind of makes you appreciate where you come from.
Oh.
Jody explains to me that the immigrants only have 2 choices. Come here to the busiest border crossing in the world and ask for asylum, or try to get around the 14-mile-long border fence that stretches from Otay Mountain to the Pacific Ocean and Imperial Beach. It's strange to stand in such a beautiful area and see the fence cutting into the water, with the Border Patrol sitting right on the other side. People often stare through the fence. I can't tell if they are just curious and want to see what's on the other side, or if they just want to be on the other side. This is the same beach where in March, dozens of immigrants made a run for it. Mothers with children, young people, all looking for freedom. None of them made it. It reminds me of when some immigrants got tired of waiting in Mexico and tried to get through the San Diego fence. They were tear gassed. A lot of women and children were hurt. Now that I know how most migrant journeys end, it is time for me to hear why they began.
Traigo un miedo que no sé cómo explicarlo.